Have you ever tightened your stomach in the mirror and wondered why, despite doing planks for weeks or even months, your core still feels soft, your lower back still nags, and your posture still folds the moment you get tired? I used to ask myself the same question, and the answer I found was more uncomfortable than I expected. The problem wasn't my effort, the problem was the tiny mistakes I never noticed. A small hip sag, ribs lifting a little too high, shoulders drifting upward. It all seems harmless, but these micro errors steal your core strength and dump pressure straight into your spine. And the moment I realized that, something inside me shifted. It hit me that the exercise I believed was protecting my body might have been quietly hurting it. That fear stayed with me, and it pushed me into a decision that felt almost dramatic at the time, a 30-day plank challenge. I didn't know it would change everything. On day one, I got into position with perfect attention, and instantly I felt the difference. Elbows under shoulders, ribs tucked, glutes tight, toes pulling back. Suddenly, my deep core, those hidden, stabilizing muscles, switched on like someone had flipped a light. It was a feeling I rarely experienced, and the truth hit me hard. I had spent years doing planks without ever activating the muscles that actually matter. No wonder I felt unstable. No wonder my back complained. No wonder balance became something I had to think about instead of something my body handled naturally. By day 3, the lesson became brutally clear. It's not about holding longer, it's about holding correctly. A sloppy 60-second plank does nothing but stress your joints, but a perfect 20-second plank hits your core like a laser. And once I understood that, something shifted inside me. The plank stopped feeling like punishment and started feeling like progress. On day 5, I added a 10-second full-body squeeze. Fists tight, legs straight, glutes locked, ribs down. The burn hit instantly. The whole plank lit up like fire under my skin. And for the first time, I felt the exercise working exactly where it should. My posture lifted, my core felt awake, my midsection felt supported in a way it never had before. Then day 7 arrived, and the shaking began. The old me would have panicked, but I learned a truth most people never hear. The shake means the deep stabilizers are finally waking up. It's not a sign you're failing, it's the sign you're doing it right. And right when part of me wanted to stop, another part whispered, "This is the wake-up your body has been waiting for." By day 10, something remarkable happened. My lower back discomfort began fading, not because planks magically fix pain, but because when the core does its job correctly, the spine finally gets the support it's been begging for. Day 12 was a turning point. That's when I discovered the push-away plank. The moment I pushed the floor away, letting my upper back round slightly, not dramatically, just in tension, the entire plank changed. Suddenly, my core tightened from all sides. My waist felt like it was being pulled inward. Every stabilizer lit up at once. This move was a breakthrough. By day 15, halfway through the challenge, I didn't just feel stronger, I felt more secure. My posture held itself. My stomach didn't collapse when I sat down. I felt lighter on my feet, more balanced when walking, more stable when lifting things. For the first time, it felt like the exercise was showing up in real life, not just in the moment of training. By day 18, the burn became something I craved, not the painful kind, but the empowering kind that tells you your body is rebuilding itself from the inside out. And then day 20 arrived, the hardest mental day. My shoulders were tired, my core felt sore. Part of me wondered if I had already gotten all the benefits. And another voice, quiet but honest, said, "Maybe you're not built for this anymore." That was the real challenge, the moment most people quit. So I made one shift. I focused on quality over duration. Every second mattered. Every breath was intentional. The plank transformed from a battle into a controlled test of focus. And suddenly, it became calm, strong, steady. By day 23, my midsection looked different. Not shredded, not the unrealistic stuff, but firm, supported, tighter. Clothes sat differently. My waist felt smaller because the deep core was finally doing its job of pulling everything inward. And more importantly, I felt confident in how my body moved. On day 25, I introduced a subtle but powerful challenge, plank breathing.
Slow inhales, forceful exhales that tightened my abs from the inside. This technique created a corset-like tension I had never felt before, and it carried into everything: walking, bending, standing, lifting. Suddenly, my core didn't turn off when the plank ended. It stayed active all day. Day 27 pushed me to the edge. Walking planks, slow, controlled elbow-to-hand lifts that demanded everything from my shoulders, core, and stability muscles. I won't lie, this variation nearly broke me, but it also completed me. It forced my body to stabilize through movement, not just stillness, and that made me stronger in ways I never expected. Finally, day 30 arrived. I didn't set a timer, I didn't aim for a personal record. I simply got into perfect position and let my body show me what it had learned. And the surprising part? I didn't feel weak. I didn't shake with fear. My back didn't fight for support. Instead, everything felt aligned, strong, supported, controlled. And that's when it hit me. The 30-day plank challenge didn't just change my core. It changed how my entire body supports me every hour of the day. If you have any medical concerns or unusual pain, always speak with your doctor before starting your own challenge. And if you want the exact day-by-day plan I followed, including the variations that made the biggest difference, watch the next video.